Alright, this is the setup for the year. We got skateboarding, Starbucks, and Pokemon. That's basically what our year is all about. So, let's go ahead and turn on some screen recording. 3, 2, 1. We are in... Alright, this is the setup for the year. We got skateboarding, Starbucks, and Pokemon. That's basically what our year is all about. So, let's go ahead and turn on some screen recording. 3, 2, 1. We are in a Sharpedo raid. Nothing exciting about that. I'm using a team of all 100% grass type Pokemon though. That's kind of cool. Of course, Frenzy Plant Venusaur is the main guy here. Someone hopped in with like 2 seconds left on the raid, which is kind of nuts. That's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, so now we're definitely not going to be... why are you using a T-Star though? T-Star's cool, but T-Star's going to get wrecked. Anyway, so welcome to a new year. It's 2019. I think my hair is flying all over the place, but that's because I was literally like, goodness. I was at Forest Hill and Wellington Trace, and someone was like, I have a new research task for win a level 3 raid or higher. And I posted it in the chat, and someone was like, hey, it's a Sharpedo raid over here at Iron Horse? Yeah, Iron Horse. So I was like, okay, I have a Pokemon at Iron Horse, so let me check the gym status. And it was like, hey, there's 12 minutes left. And by the time I actually, got my drink and everything, it's 10 minutes left on a raid. Like, that. We're starting off the new year with new research tasks, a new event, and a brand new Safari Zone. So, hi, Sharpedo, please calm down. You know what? I got a golden Raz from winning that raid. Here. Take the berry, stay in the ball, calm down. Now, a lot has happened in the week since my last episode. In the last episode, not counting the end of 2018 video, which was amazing. I really enjoyed that, and a lot of you guys did too. Thank you for hitting that like button. I think that's actually one of my most liked videos, which is crazy. I can actually show you guys exactly how far it was. 2.6 kilometers in like 8 minutes. Is that fast? I don't know. I think it's fast. Because I popped all those at Starbucks before coming here. So there is new news, new events, new so much. So I wanted to actually do an Adventure Sync like fitness video, which I still might do actually, but the gyms are all like the people gyms are all kind of filled, and it's really awkward to pull out a camera when everyone is sweaty and you don't know anybody, and it's just awkward. I don't want to be in that situation, and I don't think you guys want to be in that situation either. So next time I'm in an empty gym, I'm recording an episode about this Adventure Sync and how to really make the most of it. But I did want to see, I hopped on the treadmill, simulate, does Adventure Sync work? It does. It was amazing. And I think Adventure Sync actually adds a little bit on to what you're actually doing on the treadmill. Because the treadmill was like at I had a 5K in a regular incubator just to test it out. So I was at like 4.5 kilometers on the treadmill, but Adventure Sync hatched it at like 5 at that point. So it gave me like an extra 0.5 kilometers. Not complaining, but hey, just to let you guys know. Anyway, it says that there's increased chances of getting 5 and 10Ks. I'm not sure about that, because the night this happened, I had no eggs. I hatched all my eggs and went around here. I'll show you exactly. There are 3 gyms and 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokestops, and I got 3 eggs, 2 2s, and 1 5. I didn't see any increased likelihood of a 5 or 10K from that, but it's whatever. Not mad. Not mad at all about that. Gonna spin this because I need Pokeballs. Free raid pass is very nice. Yes, that's what I like to see. Pokeballs. Also, hey guys, add me. Add me as your friend. Here's your code. Go ahead and add me. let me know in the comment section below if you did, so I can nickname you guys as a subscriber, and that way I can send you guys gifts more often. I'm trying to do that better this year. I've sent some gifts. I'm already at my 20 cap for the day, and I have, as you saw, 169 friends. So it's a little hard to manage sometimes, but yeah, very cool, very cool. The other big news I actually wanted to talk about was this. Porto Alegre is going on in Brazil. So actually I was actually opening shift at Starbucks when this got announced, so it was like 5 a.m. No, it was before 5, because I get there early, so it was like 4:45 when I got a tweet, and because I wasn't on the clock yet, I could look at my Twitter. So I looked at my Twitter, and I was like, Pokemon Go Safari Zone in Porto Alegre, Brazil. I was like, so of course on my next break, I was like, how much does it cost to go to Brazil? And it was like $600, $700 actually. Rounding up, $700, and then per night would have put it at like an average of about $60 a night in most of the like hotels around Porto Alegre. And I was like, ooh, this is affordable. And I really wanted to do it, but if they're gonna be popping up new safari zones in different parks than just Europe and Japan, I might wait out to see if there's another. I'm definitely gonna wait out because now it's like a few days later. I think it's past the cutoff point. But yeah, I was very, very intrigued about possibly going to this one. I really thought about it. I didn't. But here's some of the amazing things that are happening if you are attending Porto Alegre. So, it's going to be basically along the recently revitalized Guaíba riverbank, which apparently translate, like, it's by like some like large, not like the river, but there's apparently like also like some large lake or lagoon that basically translates to the lagoon of ducks. So it's very appropriate that Psyduck is going to be the. Let's just put it out there. Every time we see all this stuff, there's always a new shiny, some like cool spawns, and then the featured like regional Pokemon that isn't regional to that area. So we have the new shiny, which is going to be Psyduck. Bagon is the like cool spawn, along with the Sinnoh starters, and then the Relicanth will be like the prize basically. More than likely, yeah, there's gonna be unknown. What they spell out, I don't know. Probably either Safari or Alegre. Either one would be really cool. It's around a very like populated like area, 5th largest metropolitan area, and a center for Brazil's gaucho history and culture, etc. It is a free event, but it's based off a lottery system. So like when you go like to the Pokemon Go, actually, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to Chrome. This is for later in the video. Let's go events. So this is the events section of the Pokemon Go like page, and then over here is the Safari Zone at Porto Alegre. Yeah, you can still register actually, which is cool. And then it shows you everything that's going to be there, which is actually pretty cool. Special Pokestops. Honestly, very interested. It's set up a lot like how it was for GoFest, which is very nice, very cool. Yeah, all the cool stuff. So yeah, everything's there, like all the frequently asked questions, all that cool stuff, where it is, more stuff about Porto Alegre. Honestly, very cool. It is free. You register there at this link, and you go through, and if you register, it's not guaranteed, but you are put into a lottery system. So, I don't know. Pretty cool. It's at the end of the month. I'm very interested personally. And that is Porto Alegre in Brazil. And now the final thing, the big thing that actually happened that's like kind of more cool, more interesting, is the new research. So, like I said, level 3 rate or higher, I was looking for Manite. I mean, I don't really know. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in here, like Houndour. There's a lot of cool stuff. I have a lot of stuff stacked. But yeah, that's why I was on the Sylph Road earlier. So let's actually go back to Sylph Road and let's take a look through it. So the Sylph Road has actually received a big revamp in how like they run their website. It's really good on the mobile device now. There's a whole bunch of like cool stuff. I'm actually really about it. It's very cool. Now here's all the research tasks and whatnot, and Pokemon Go finally did it. So this is kind of like what I thought December would be. Would be this like, oh my gosh moment where like, oh look at all these like coolest things from the past year. Like that's what I thought December would be, but instead they did it for January and for February. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff, not gonna lie. Like, hey, I'm about it. There's a lot of possible shinies, but at the same time, I'd like a new shiny from our research. I like some like new stuff, but this is very cool too because you can shiny hunt it this way. And then there's also like, not everything is like hard. A lot of it is actually kind of easy. Like using 5 raspberries to help catch Pokemon. I've done 2 of these today, and neither have been a shiny Cubone, but I've gotten some Cubones. Pretty cool. Catch 10 ice types. Kabuto. Okay. Catch 10 ground types. That I kind of want, because I really want a shiny Sandshrew. Catch 5 fighting types for Magnemite. I already have a shiny Magnemite, wouldn't mind another. And then of course, catch 10 Pokemon has always been Magikarp, but there's also now a possibility of getting Houndour, which I just showed you. And then use 10 Pineaps for Magikarp as well. Dratini, as always, catch a Dragon type. 5 berries to help catch Pokemon is Growlithe, or is possibly Growlithe. You can see here like all the possible different ones, but when it has a little like wild encounter one next to it, these are the Pokemon that you could encounter. So, use an item to evolve a Pokemon is Aerodactyl. You can get Aerodactyl from research again, which is very cool. I got my shiny Aerodactyl one of my shiny Aerodactyls last year. My first ever research shiny. So, very cool. Very excited about that one. Evolve a Pokemon is now not only Eevee, but is also Sunkern. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Power up Pokemon 5 times, as always, is the Kento starters. Send 2 gifts to friends is Ghastly. Remember, Ghastly can be shiny. I think I've only ever seen 1 post of a shiny Ghastly. Hatch an egg can now be Snubble, not just Execute. So very excited about that. That's very cool. Hatch 5 eggs, which I actually had. I found it yesterday somewhere in Lake Worth when I was picking up my little sister. So that was very cool. Win 5 raids can also be Aerodactyl. Win 5 gym battles could be Lapras. Lapras is actually pretty cool. I'm excited about like just some cool Pokemon also in there. Yeah, that doesn't apply to any y'all. Sorry. Starmie could be like potentially a good PvP Pokemon. I just haven't used it yet, so I don't know. Machop, as always, battle 5 times in a gym. Win a gym battle, Kento Pokemon. Drowsy can now be found in battle in a raid. Win a level 3 higher. I was looking for actually Kabuto because I want a second shiny Kabuto so I can evolve one of them to a shiny Kabutops. Make 5 great curveball throws is the new Spinda. Make 3 great throws is still Ghastly, but you can also get Laleep or Anorith, which help out with the Meltan research. Onyx is unexpectedly not good, so I don't really care about that one. And make 3 excellent throws in a row is, as always, Larvitar, which is pretty cool. So, it's the new year, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. There's so much. So much to do. So much to not trip up over. Honestly, though, it is so amazing to be back out here. I took a week off, just kind of get recharged. Still was working, and honestly, like, I'm not great at scheduling, so I've been trying to schedule everything. And like I said, I've been trying to do the Adventure Sync, and then just like yesterday was when they redid all the research and like actually redid it. There were some bugs and other stuff like that, but honestly, it's been very cool. I wanted to do the Adventure Sync like a couple times, so I've been trying to do that a couple days in a row and it just hasn't worked out. So I was like, hey, let's do this. because I finally got some good research and whatnot, and honestly, it's been so cool. There's actually a whole bunch to do with PvP also coming to the channel, and then we'll be going around doing some new stuff, possibly some new areas I'd love to start exploring a little bit more. I do have a passport, so I want to go to at least one safari zone, maybe this year. I'm not saying it's a for sure thing, but I do have a passport, so it's a possibility. I want to go to GoFest again. These are things I want to do this year. Oh, also, let me just run back here. I hit level 40 again. Level 40 times 2. Like, what is this nonsense? Let's go back to Pokemon Go real quick. Alright, so, back on Pokemon Go now. There we go. Back on Pokemon Go, all the way down, level 40 times 2 with some change, actually. So, very cool. This happened. I'm now Silver in Great League Veteran, which I'm very excited about that, and the circumstances behind that, which is going to be in the next episode. So very cool, very excited about that, and yeah. Oh, hey, this hatched. What is it? Mahua. I'm never going to do that. So if I do get a shiny, that'll be post credits. If I don't, if there's no post credits, then you know I don't have a shiny Mahua. Anyway, yeah, there's just a whole bunch of new Pokemon, a lot of cool stuff. Oh, speaking of new Pokemon, Krogunk. Yeah, I've been pretty busy. So, since the winter Pokemon have left, the other Gen 4 Pokemon have started spawning. So, Krogunk, SKO, Skorupi, I've done fairly well. And also, just last night, I caught a Finneon, which was very cool. And I'll throw up that catch sequence over here while I talk about it, because I was in Publix, I was shopping, and I was like, wait, what? So I put down my shopping cart, left Publix, sped walk, okay? I'm speed walking, right? And I'm trying to not look suspicious as I'm speed walking down the road to go catch this Finneon at a Pokestop. And it said Pokemon fled, which basically means you have like 90-ish seconds to get back to it. So I was there, I was like, oh no, it's not gonna be there. And then it was, and I caught it, and it was great. So yeah, I have a Finneon now. So that was really fun. Krogunk and Skorupi seem to be fairly common, especially in cloudy weather. Kind of like Cacnea during sunny weather used to be. So that's very cool. And then as far as other new things, there's not really anything else new. Yeah, that's it. That is the new... Oh, and of course there's also the Boulder Cup coming to Pokemon Go. That is also going to be covered in another episode. So, I'm already very busy. I'm planning. It's going to be very cool. I want to try and get like... I want to keep my average of about 2 to 3 videos a week going, because that's about how much I can like comfortably put out. So that's going to be very cool. Very excited to continue this. And so, recap, we have Porto Alegre, we have the Adventure Sync Hatchathon, 5 and 10K Pokemon. Actually pretty good. And yeah, that is the episode for today. And again, Porto Alegre is at the end of the month, which means Shiny Psyduck will be probably for like 1 day, maybe 2 days. Will probably be increased spawns and have shiny possibilities. Shiny Psyduck is, again, maybe one of my favorite shiny Pokemon. Shiny Psyduck looks like this, if you don't know. Shiny Golduck, not as cool, but still, it's kind of a darker blue, which is kind of cool, and it has like that oranger beak. But Shiny Psyduck is just so like different from regular Psyduck that I just really like different looking shinies. So very cool, very excited about that. I really want one. I might do another episode where it's like grind till you get a shiny. That was actually really fun and was very cool for Shiny Wingull Day. Yeah, very excited. And that is it. That is the end of the first episode of the new year, 2019. It's going to be amazing. And again, thank you everyone who has subscribed to the channel. It's been amazing. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for all those who haven't subscribed, but you continue to watch the channel anyway. Anyway, if you did like it, go ahead, smash that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless, and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.